Afternoon, everybody. It seems absolutely ages since I have done a video. It is absolutely ages since I've done a video, but seeing as we are starting a new academic year tomorrow in half term 6, I thought it was appropriate that I just do a quick video now just to remind you of a few bits and bobs. And primarily my first reminder is that you're not in until 10 o'clock tomorrow. Okay, so just please remember that. So no students in until 10 o'clock tomorrow, and then you'll have form time for an hour like you normally would do in a September. Form time for an hour and then back into normal lessons period 3. So that's my first reminder, 10 o'clock tomorrow for everybody. Second reminder is please do a home test tonight. We've been very fortunate in Trafford over recent months, very fortunate at school over recent months because we've had very, very small numbers of COVID positive testing. However, you will be aware that it's still out there and it's still hitting some schools and some areas very, very badly. So please do an LFT, a home test tonight. And obviously if that comes back negative, contact school f.wright@stanthonys.com immediately. And don't come into school, and obviously don't come into school tomorrow if you have any symptoms at all, and then you need to go and get, if you have symptoms, you need to go and get one of the proper tests, the PCR tests done. So back in tomorrow, new academic year. So what's changing tomorrow? So primarily, I think from your point of view, what you will see now is that the zones have now gone. So there won't be a year 7 zone, a year 8 zone, a year 9 zone, or whatever. The teachers have gone back into their classrooms and you will move as usual for lessons. Now year 7s who are becoming year 8s tomorrow won't have experienced this at all, so they will take a day or two, I'm sure, to get used to it basically, but they will be travelling around school. The students will travel around school more. But they've still got to do that safely. We've still got to do that, trying to avoid other bubbles, still be aware of students in the other year groups with the different coloured badges on. There will still be a one-way system in place. That hasn't changed. It's changed slightly. We're tweaking it slightly, but there will still be a one-way system in place. But that's the main difference that you will feel, I think, tomorrow, is that the zones have gone. Lunchtime-wise, there'll be 2 lunchtimes instead of 3. So the new year 8 and 9 will be on first lunch. Then the new year 10 and 11 will be on second lunch. Finish times, Key Stage 3, 8 and 9 finish at 10 past 3. Key Stage 4 finish at 3:15. We are starting to have PHSE lessons on Fridays. You've got to change your computer passwords. Everybody will have to do that tomorrow. We're starting a new standard operating procedure where at the end of lessons we will finish standing behind desks and sort of being dismissed from the lesson in a more formal manner. We're trialling that with Key Stage 3. And obviously there will be seating plans, new seating plans for all of the different classrooms, and that's up to your teachers where they have you sitting. So that's what's changing, but what's the same? Our expectations are very, very high expectations in terms of how we expect you to work, your work ethic inside the classroom with homework, what we expect of you from a behaviour point of view, what we expect of you from an appearance point of view. All of that remain very high. So please, if you have had eyelashes put on over the last week, remove them tonight. If you've had your nails done, remove them tonight before you come back into school. You know, and your parents know what we expect of you. So let's not get into conflict first thing tomorrow by having to deal with those things. Let's get off on a really, really positive start. One-way system, as I say, that stays the same. Break time staggering, that stays the same. All our COVID safety expectations will stay the same. Sanitation stations in all of the rooms, sanitising before you go into into the dining room, and that whole concept of social distancing still remains the same. Avoid people in other bubbles. You will be sort of segregated at break time and lunchtime as you have done previously outside. You'll have your own areas within the dining room. So all of those things will stay in place. So remain socially distanced, and we still obviously are recommending face masks. In school, we're strongly recommending face masks. They're not obligatory, they won't be enforced, but especially while we're still seeing cases of COVID, I think that's very important that we still do that. and have that in place. So that's it really. So I'll get this posted. I'm looking forward to seeing you all tomorrow. Hope you've enjoyed this incredible weather. We've had a very, very good half-term week, which I don't think it was forecast to be as beautiful as it has been. So enjoy the England match in about an hour if you're going to be watching that, or less than an hour now, and look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care. Bye bye.